Hi parents, this is Coach Ash. This is my fifth attempt in making this video. Really quickly before my kids come back and I have no time to make this video at all. I just want to touch on a few things. Try to cut it short within 2 minutes. So your kids are pretty amazing in the sense that they understand the whole concept. You'll find that the work that they do is not quite very detailed and everything. And that's something I told them that to if you do really detailed work, it's that's a level of mastery. Right now is to learn the whole concept, and I can safely say that they all understand the whole framework of how to think, how to set goals, and how to overcome problems and challenges in order to achieve those goals. And that's the one key thing that this one day workshop hopes to do, is to install in that pattern of thinking, so that they can achieve they can plan out how to achieve a goal, and then they can go through that journey. And that's perhaps a prompt parents that can be very useful, is that if you want to find out more about the program, without really asking them, okay, what do you learn, it could be perhaps asking them what goals that they want to set. It could be anything. It could be big goals, it could be a 1 year goal, it could be a hobby, it could be even cooking chicken rice, for example. And then maybe ask them to use this speed drilling method to show you how they plan to achieve the goal. So once they show, they would have plans, and they must have a date. Some of them didn't have dates just now, uh, but they must have a timeline or a time frame or a time stamp, in order to achieve to go through it one by one. One thing that we learned is to overcome our negative beliefs first, before pursuing that goal. And we touch on that if we try to pursue goals without really overcoming negative beliefs, it's like carrying a big ball of chain, big weighted ball, this cannonball, carrying while overcoming obstacles, and people get hurt that way. So they learn a lot about overcoming obstacles, overcoming what's stopping them, and before they go through, and also understanding, we call them Agent Smith or the Chain Smith. I put it Agent Smith to make it less, to make it like a question mark for them. Basically identifying unhelpful people who cast doubt and fear in them. And they are in the workshop we touch on, Agent Smith are not all bad. Agent Smith are people who just like to hold people back, because they have their own reasons, right? Because it's dangerous on the other side and everything. So we've taught the kids how to identify them, and then how to break the chains by seeking people who can help them break the chains. And in order to do that, we touch on fear versus, sorry, advice versus expertise. So we taught them how to discern between advice and expertise, and when to use them and how to use them. All right. And then after that, we also talk on a goal, a zone, a growth zone, a level up zone, that once they go through it, once they successfully pass through it, they can they cannot call themselves the old self anymore. So they have to have a test. So perhaps when you're goal setting with them, you gotta ask them, like, what's the, we call it level metamorphosis zone or level up zone. What must happen in order for them to convince themselves, to let them know that they have truly leveled up. We gave some examples as well, examples of school. If in order to go through Parent 4 to Parent 5, you have to go through a test. The learning journey, the obstacles takes long time, but the test takes literally 5 hours of total exam time to pass. So then they become the next version of themselves, um, and then after that they're meant to rest for a while and celebrate. And also we taught them how to use their skills to teach other people, by putting on the hat of a navigator. Now they know exactly how to do. They can just use the skill to teach other people as well. um, what's next? Yeah. And then we end off with how to find people, how to go through the next challenge in life, and how to find people to help them go through the next part of their lives. And that's the end of it. Now, parents, thanks a lot for sending. I hope this video is kind of give you a picture of it and exactly what to ask your kids. one final summary will be perhaps ask a kid for a goal that you want to work with your child this year 2026. Ask him or her to use the speed journaling workshop to what's it called to come up with steps, and then you have like clear information like how can we make this happen for our kids. What can I do, what can I do, and then you can negotiate with them and tell them, oh, this does not work, what do you mean by this. So this can be a very cool parent exercise as well. um, and then you kind of like know what to do and how to support them, especially for the more complex goals, such as like wanting to become a doctor, for example. Like the long term goal will be go through education system, but in the meantime, in this 1 year, while they are going through school and medical school, they can kind of level up in other areas as well towards that goal. So I got a lot of things to share. If you'd like to know more, just let me know about how to use the process. I've used this process over and over again, even until now. And um, yep. So this is Coach Ash again, and I hope that this has been fruitful. Now it's like 6 minutes video. I'm so sorry, parents, but I'll do a video summary to make a text form video summary. And I will be just let me know if you need any assist, any help, or anything at all, anything that you want to check in with me with regards to goal setting or emotional management or anything at all. Other than that, I'll announce more programs on this one, and I really hope to kind of support your kids throughout. I've been asking myself what am I going to do and how am I going to do it effectively. And one of the things that I came up with, not really came up with, like a lot of ideas came up to me, and the it came to me that uh, if we can have if we can put our kids in a space where there's a lot of tutorials about mindset, about emotional well-being, about goal setting, on almost on a regular basis, and then hopefully they will have the tools that they can use it right away to navigate a lot of parts in their teen life and all the way towards adulthood. And I'm hoping to do that for everyone. Yep. So thanks a lot for your support, parents. I'm so sorry. This video is like 7 minutes. I'm gonna end off right now. Do let me know if there's anything else, and I'll update in the group chat for more details for more upcoming programs. For now, thanks again, parents, and take care. Bye bye.